painting is not to be a painter or to be an artist. It is my way or my journey to find myself. Because whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm painting, there is a certain philosophy, a certain madness behind the whole thing, why I'm doing it, why I'm expressing that. There is an innate desire of freedom. Naturally of the physical freedom, of course, but at the same time there is an innate desire of each one of us to be free and to be, flying high, like going up, transcending your own limits. So it is all talking about that. And when I'm talking about layering, I'm talking about different states of mind, different states of subconsciousness. There's a very simple mantra like Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram, which is that truth is beautiful and it is eternal. It is always that. And that's what I'm trying to explore, that life in itself is beauty. There is so much of rhythm, there's so much happening all around us, there's so much of movement, and there's so much of commotion. For me, this room is full of so much. This wall, which is seemingly wide, there may be so much happening inside it. There's so much motion and action happening within it, because it has its own life. After a few years, few months, sometime there may be a crack, but that crack has not happened overnight. It is out of the molecular commotion which is happening all the time, the friction which is happening, which we are not seeing. There's so many unseen bodies which are there inside this room, which I'm constantly feeling that they may be there. It is only that I'm not able to see. Then how can I say that this space is empty? It is not.
Love is a myth. Love is a myth. Love is a concept.
Love doesn't exist. It's just theory. And sometimes it's in Bollywood movies, it is there. Because I think the only love in a person's life, that's the love of his or her parents. Why? Because in that particular love, there is no give and take. Apart from that, you consider any relationship, the give and take is there. And if the take or give in any part, the problem arises, then love disappears.
Human mind is such that everybody is asking for love and nobody is giving love. We need to be the givers, we need to have faith. That is love. Giving and having faith is love. In India, when a woman marries a man, she goes to his house. She have to adjust with everything. and she have no much expectations. Always, women don't have expectations from the man. This is very mutually decided. But after 20 years of the marriage or 25 years of the marriage, then woman is the boss of the house. Then man is nothing. And in the old age, man and woman, they stick together. Then they become friends at the end. And very good friend. And sometimes their faces and their body become almost similar, like brother and sister, son and mother. This is the situation here in India, and I love it. It's sad, it's lovely, it's a different story. It's not like West.
Art doesn't mean to create only, to perform only. It have some other meanings also. Who will talk about people? Who will talk about this world? Who will talk about the whole? We have to make this world beautiful. Beautiful means we have to tune ourselves. It's a kind of a meditation. It's a kind of a sadhana. I am quoting an example physically. Physically means ki if you are in aeroplane, what you feel about this world? Who am I? What is my existence? Where I am? This is my place? And what about this? This is the one sun which we are facing, but there are thousands of suns in the universe, thousands of other planets. This is not the limit of sky. So one has to think beyond, and creativity, art, it gives that scope. This is the contradiction. There is nothing, all the ways goes to the grave, but the life, it's a very beautiful. This is the only time when you can achieve anything. The Shiva Sutra, it says this, world is a Maya. This is not real. This is unreal. What you are seeing, this is unreal. Reality is different. You are inside, reality is inside. Reality is far beyond all these things. But at the same, this is reality. You are in reality. So in between real and unreal, in between dream and reality. So one has to explore all these things.
The definition of God is a nature. That is, nature of the thing is a God. And if you know that nature of the things, then you will find a God in it. Whatever the good thing happens, or even the bad thing also is a God, how you take it. Women's in Indian tradition, you can see a lot of gods as well as goddesses in India. How the concept of goddesses came to India? That means we are worshipping womanhood in India. There are a lot of temples are based on the womanhood, like Kali, like Durga, and all these goddesses. So we always give the respectful position for women here in Indian culture, and that also happening in our society. But because of the colonial things, we have changed our mind, and woman is separate and man is separate. You know, we had about 500 years old Mongol influence in India from Persia. Maybe during that time we have separated women from the men, but before that they were taking part in every aspect of the social life. They were debating, they were talking, they were warriors, and they were administrators. And this kind of position also has women has contributed in Indian culture. And today, if you see open society, there are a lot of women are coming forward in India, and you can find that we have equal society. At least I feel that way. Everything of the India I am proud of, the culture especially, the attitude human being, the how you can become human being, good human being in society. If I want to be a good human being, I don't have to go out of India. I can be in India, I can be good human being. And what other society all over the world need? They're good human beings.
Violence in every culture it is there. We can't avoid. Because after all, we are a human being, and when we are normal, then we behave like a human being. But when we are angry, when we lose our temperament, then we behave like animals. And the problem of ego is the reason behind it. When the ego clash is there, then you try to dominate someone, and the violence comes in any case. For me, the caste system doesn't matter much actually, because I don't know, maybe when the caste system started at the old time, what sort of criteria was behind, I don't know. But the thing is, after all, a human being is established with his quality, his talent, not the caste. And what I believe, that if the talent is there, if the ability is there, then you must not stop any person because of the caste. And similarly, since they belong to a caste, without having any ability, you have to give them job, or you have to give them any facilities. That also I don't believe. I believe on humanity, and if a human being can establish himself, why is the need of the caste? I think God is basically strength, and it may be inside you. Who knows? If you are strong enough, then you can conduct everything actually, if you have the willpower. So it's like that, if you can control, if your capacity is that much that you know how to handle the situation, then maybe God is inside you. One thing I believe, that He is with me. That I really believe, because I have got a direct contact. So if I have to say something, I need not to go through temple or Gurudwara or church. I will say directly, and He reacts to it. That's it. Why should I think of Him every day? Because I am just, even smaller than ant to Him. So do you think He is bothering whether this smallest ant is thinking about me or not? If He is there, if He is that mighty power, why He should bother? And when that kind of smallest thing will ask for some favor, which is nothing for Him to do, He will do it. So why should I bother? I must not bother.